Recently I took part in an excursion held by my local primary school. The aim of the excursion was to deliver Year 3 students an experience that would provide relevant knowledge associated with the customs, culture and beliefs of a variety of Aboriginal mobs within the Sydney area. The excursion took place at Murru, Mittigar, an Aboriginal cultural and education centre that aims to share a deep understanding of Aboriginal culture, particularly for the Darug people, the mob native to where the centre is located. Murru Mittigar, meaning pathway to friends in Darug language, is located in the Penrith region, about a 60-minute bus drive from the school I went with. A bit long for young kids, but the students appeared quite comfortable. The venue includes a variety of indoor and outdoor locations, such as an amphitheatre and a variety of native plants and wildlife that the Darug people hold plentiful knowledge about. The centre offers a range of services with a focus on Aboriginal ways of knowing that are utilised by the local community, general public and corporate events. They offered a range of informative cultural activities like boomerang throwing, traditional painting workshops, bush tugger and bush medicine workshops, and cultural talks in which you learn about language groups, local customs, identifying connections on the Aboriginal Australian map, and lifestyle. Bookings are $15 per child, with a minimum of 20 participants, allowing for 2 activities to participate in. The workshops we participated in was the Cultural Talk and Bush Tucker Walk, which covered a range of Aboriginal knowledge and perspectives. First and foremost, the presenter was a young Aboriginal man whose mob was the Darug people. Not only was his knowledge deep and understandable, his enthusiastic nature engaged the children, which was evident by their eagerness to ask him questions about certain cultural practices. The initial part of the excursion took part within a classroom environment. The children were introduced to a variety of Indigenous symbols that were drawn on the whiteboard, but it was stated that this is a generalisation and does not reflect all Indigenous people. The presenter was able to relate localised knowledge with the children's everyday life, such as marriage, friendship, food and medicine, and even girlfriends. This was particularly evident when discussing the didgeridoo. Although all students were familiar with the instrument, the speaker outlined that this is not an instrument that was used by the Darug people, and that this is an example of why it is important not to make generalisations about Indigenous people. The younger students did, however, become agitated after sitting in the room after a while, in which the speaker promptly moved the students outside to discuss country in terms of learning, relationships, food and medicine. Overall, the excursion was engaging, informative, relatable to the students, and provided localised knowledge of Darug people. The students' main takeaway from the excursion was to not generalise Indigenous perspectives, take time to form a positive relationship with country, and look towards country to learn from the knowledge it holds. Through this excursion, the importance of community partnerships and connecting with country became quite apparent. Students were not only told about country and its important role in Aboriginal spirituality and perspectives, but experienced this firsthand. Whether that's through Aboriginal ways of learning, through story, or learning by doing, deep knowledge and deep understanding was achieved only through this community partnership. This shows why it is so important for such community interaction, as students are exposed to this first-hand localised knowledge and exposed to individuals that are connected with and care for country.